Hey folks, Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalist, and in this case sharing something that I've been working on with my son up until recently. He kind of lost interest recently, but we're doing this Mandalorian Razor Crest ship. And it is a fun little project. You know, one of the things I don't talk all that much about in the channel and I'm trying to do more of is, you know, being a good parent, doing things that improve your quality of life, give your kids more tools. I think this has a lot to do with that. The idea of patience, the idea of, you know, small, minute little details like these, small pieces that you need to follow certain orders to achieve an objective. You know, in this case, it's basically cutting metal and folding it appropriately. It is a lot of work, guys, and especially a lot of tiny little work. Let me show you one of the small pieces I think I still have here. If I haven't lost it already, it should be here. Check this out. Look how tiny this thing is. So you're talking about, you know, small pieces that are less than 1 millimeter thick at some times. So you have to cut these, you know, you first cut these and then you fold them appropriately using your hands or using some, you know, a big pen or something so as to fold metal appropriately, especially when you do like these cylinder things. So all of this requires patience, dexterity, you know, good eyesight. I often use a magnifying glass for some of the smaller parts because it's really tiny, but I think it's a nice little project. It's simple. Sometimes we think of grandiose things, you know, like going a hunting trip or camping or fishing. Well, sometimes you don't really have all that much time, and if you just don't do the big things and maybe you don't do anything at all, then that's you know, the wrong approach. I think that small projects like these do build up those, you know, those bonds and those skills and that idea of working together and talking and, hey, look at this, look at how this ended up. You know, this is still not done. I really like the way it's looking, man. In the camera, given that it's all metal, it does have a different feel to it. I just have to finish this last part there and then the stand where it goes. But simply the idea of learning how to, because I'm used to, you know, cutting larger pieces of metal. It's the first time I'm doing something that's so tiny, so small, and requires so much, you know, coordination and good eyesight so as to bend lots, you know, tiny little bits in the right manner. You use these little tabs that it has. So these tabs go into little cuts, and you bend it either 90 degrees or twist it 90 degrees, depending on what the, you know, what the manual, what the schematics say you have to do. But this is basically how you do it. I think it's a fun little project. I leave the link if I find it in Amazon for these. These are Metal Earth. This is the brand that makes these, and they have a bunch of other things like other models. First time for me doing anything like this. I think it's fun. It's a nice little project. See you on the next video, guys. Take care.